Now I want to turn your attention to a customer, a great customer of ours, a customer that's over 160 years old. They're a pioneer. They pioneered online banking. They serve today 1 in every 3 US households. Amazing company. Their global bank has been a customer of Salesforce for over 12 years. That's 35 releases, 35 upgrades. And during those upgrades, did they ever have to buy any hardware? Did they lose their precious integrations or configurations? No. And that's what it means to be in the cloud. Their global bank is part of the overall wholesale bank at Wells Fargo. And the Wells Fargo vision is to put the customer at the center of everything they do. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo.
Well, the vision for us about what we call social enterprise or social business really goes back to who we are. We're a relationship bank. We have a ton of products, over 300 distinct products and services. We have customers who could use 30, 40, 50, or 60 of those different products. That means they're working with a bunch of different people in this company, and we need to make sure those people are hooked together. We have about 50 businesses in wholesale, and they were using about 18 or 20 different ways of leveraging CRM tools, which could have been a Salesforce tool or a Microsoft tool or an Excel spreadsheet or little yellow sticky pads, which we had some businesses just using little yellow sticky pads as of last year, by the way. So that makes it tough to bring people together. We want fewer CRM tools, and we want to have a common hook, a common way we think of a customer, and a common way we think of a product. Salesforce to us is a tool that has a best user experience. It's pretty easy to deploy. That means I have to do less training. So that actually takes some burden off of us. It's not easy to find the person who knows what you're looking for. So we see social tools as a way to help people connect. We want to do things that facilitate that. That's how we're going to win.
Oh, what a great video. We're so fortunate this morning to be joined by Mark Noonan. He is their COO of the Fixed Income Sales Division. Mark, welcome to Dreamforce. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having us here. This is an amazing conference. It really is amazing.
That's great. First of all, can you just tell everyone in the audience a little bit about what your division does?
Sure. Well, you had Steve Ellis up there. He's the EVP and COO for the wholesale division. And just a moment ago, you referenced our global bank and the fact that we have a relationship with Salesforce for 12 years now.
Right.
I work in Wells Fargo Securities. They are a division of wholesale like the global banking division. We are the capital markets business for the wholesale, for Wells Fargo.
Right.
And we service clients in the institutional space. So we service insurance companies, we service banks, we service asset managers, corporations, bringing investment needs, satisfying their investment needs.
So thanks for that introduction. Like you said, the global bank's been with us for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, a little over a year ago, decided you wanted a CRM solution, and about a year ago, you made that decision for Salesforce.
Right.
Why CRM at that point in time, and why Salesforce?
Yeah, well, as Steve mentioned, even within Wells Fargo Securities, which is about 3,000 employees, about half of which are in support organizations, we had 4 CRM solutions, and it was untenable. It just would not work. And so we began with my head of sales technology, JT. We began to analyze all of the different packages that were out there, all the different, including an internally developed legacy Wachovia application. Mm-hmm. And really, through a series of 6 months, focusing on 4 core properties, we narrowed it down to Salesforce. We believe with the rapid change in our business, with all the new regulation that's coming out, with the erosion of margin, that having a successful CRM deployed across all our businesses is a key component to the success of the firm going forward.
Yeah, so you've had a great start. I think you guys went live in April. What are the next couple of things you're going to do?
Yeah, so I think it's probably best to talk about the 4 core components that to answer your question, the 4 core components that we looked at: education, efficiency, right, speed of implementation, right, and then mobility.
Yeah.
And efficiency really boiled down to the idea of how do we look at not only connecting our internal pipes, but also then having the CRM be the source of data for things like meeting notes, as well as then all of the great things that are in the App Exchange. How do we bring all of that together to really service the needs of the client? And so as we moved through this, we had that kind of core piece there. And then education kept rising to the top as well. Yeah. Education, education, education. And so what we believe that all of that together will serve to educate our entire organization. So we don't view CRM stopping with just our sales teams or stopping with just our sales teams and our traders and the ability for those two organizations to collaborate. But we have a vision that we're going to give it to our counterparty credit folks. We're going to give it to our operations folks. We're going to give it to our compliance folks so that they too have a full education about the client so that anyone, anywhere using the CRM is empowered to understand the totality of the client relationship. Right. And service the client to the utmost.
That's a great story, a fantastic vision. Everyone, please thank Mark for being here today. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks again.